Welcome to Informed Tourist. This is Curtis, your traveling guru. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond Tokyo's neon lights or Kyoto's crowded temples? The real soul of Japan thrives in places most tourists never see, cities where ancient traditions are still lived every day. In this video we're revealing Japan's best-kept secrets. We'll journey to 7 hidden cities, each with its own story and magic. Stick around for the ultimate overlooked gem, a place so beautiful and culturally rich it's a wonder it's not on every traveler's list. Let's begin our journey into the heart of hidden Japan. Picture Kyoto's timeless beauty, geishas gliding through lantern-lit alleys, zen gardens raked to perfection, and the quiet dignity of samurai homes. Now imagine experiencing all of this, but without the throngs of tourists, the jostling crowds, or the endless lines. Imagine wandering through serene streets where the only sounds are the rustle of leaves and the distant chime of temple bells. This place isn't a fantasy. It's Kanazawa, a cultural gem on the Sea of Japan coast. Kanazawa is a city that has quietly preserved its soul, remaining under the radar even as other destinations become overwhelmed. Here, centuries-old traditions are alive and well, woven seamlessly into daily life. Unlike many Japanese cities, Kanazawa was spared the destruction of World War II. Its historical districts survived untouched, offering a rare, authentic glimpse into Japan's past. Walking these streets feels like stepping into a living museum, where every building tells a story. Stroll through the Nagamachi Samurai District, where stone paths wind between earthen walls and wooden gates that once guarded samurai residences. The air here is thick with history. Imagine the quiet footsteps of warriors returning home, the gentle creak of ancient doors, and the sense of honor that still lingers in the air. At the heart of Kanazawa lies Kenroku Garden, celebrated as one of Japan's top 3 gardens. This is not just a park but a living work of art. Every pond, stone lantern and pine tree is placed with intention, creating a landscape that changes with the seasons. In spring, cherry blossoms drift across tranquil waters. In autumn, fiery maples reflect in the ponds. It's a place designed for contemplation and peace. The Higashi-Chaya district is a window into old Japan, with its beautifully preserved wooden townhouses. Here, you can step into artisan shops selling gold leaf crafts, or slip into a tea house where the refined arts of the geisha, dance, music and conversation, are still practiced as they have been for centuries. The atmosphere is enchanting, especially as dusk falls and lanterns begin to glow. Kanazawa is also the heart of Japan's gold leaf industry, producing an astonishing 99% of the country's gold leaf. Indulge in a local specialty, ice cream wrapped in shimmering gold leaf. It's a treat that's as decadent as it is unique, and a perfect symbol of Kanazawa's blend of tradition and innovation. For art lovers, the 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art is a must-visit. Its playful, mind-bending installations like the famous swimming pool where visitors appear to walk underwater invite you to see the world from a new perspective. The museum's bold architecture and ever-changing exhibits make it a hub of creativity in the city. Kanazawa is a city where the past and present coexist in perfect harmony. Modern cafes and boutiques nestle beside centuries-old temples and merchant houses. The city is compact and walkable, making it easy to explore at your own pace, whether you're seeking history, art, or simply a quiet moment away from the crowds. Once considered remote, Kanazawa is now just a couple of hours from Tokyo, thanks to the high-speed bullet train. The journey itself is a pleasure, whisking you through scenic countryside and delivering you right to the city's heart. Visit now, while Kanazawa still retains its under-the-radar magic. Early mornings here are especially enchanting. Empty streets, peaceful gardens, and the feeling that you've discovered a secret. Kanazawa is the Japan you've always dreamed of. Timeless, beautiful, and waiting to be found. Let yourself wander and you'll discover a city where every corner holds a story, and every moment feels like a memory in the making. Imagine stepping into a town where the present quietly fades away, and the echoes of the past linger in every stone and shadow. Here, time has stood still for 250 years, preserving a world that feels untouched by the rush of modern life. Welcome to Hagi, a castle town in western Japan, where the spirit of the Edo period lives on in every street and corner, a living time capsule waiting to be explored. Once the proud capital of the powerful Mori clan, Hagi was left behind after the Meiji Restoration, its samurai soul preserved by the passage of time and the care of its people. Stroll along wide, tranquil streets lined with earthen walls and sturdy wooden gates. Here, you'll find no power lines overhead, no neon signs, just the quiet dignity of history, undisturbed and authentic. Step inside the preserved samurai residences like the Kikuya residence, where tatami mats and ancient armor offer a rare glimpse into the daily lives of warriors and their families centuries ago. Hagi is also renowned for its hagiyaki pottery, a craft cherished for its rustic, understated beauty and the way each piece transforms with use, developing a unique character over time. Join a pottery workshop and shape your own bowl or cup, a hands-on connection to Hagi's artistic spirit, and a memory you can hold in your hands long after you leave. Watch local artisans at work, their practiced hands carrying on centuries-old traditions, and discover how each piece of pottery tells a story of patience, imperfection, and quiet beauty. Wander through temple-lined Teramachi, where the air is scented with incense and the gentle sound of bells drifts on the breeze. Explore the coastal ruins of Hagi Castle, now a peaceful park where cherry blossoms bloom in spring and the sunset paints the sky in gold. In Hagi, every lane and garden whispers its history, inviting you to slow down, listen, and let the stories of the past wash over you. For thoughtful travelers seeking a genuine glimpse into feudal Japan, Hagi offers a rare chance to experience a world where the samurai spirit endures, untouched and unforgettable. Did you know there's a village in Japan where you eat noodles with a leek as your utensil? Welcome to Uchijuku, a mountain village in Fukushima that feels straight out of a Ghibli film. Once a vital Edo period post town, its thatched roof buildings and unpaved main street are perfectly preserved. No cars during the day, just the sound of streams and footsteps. Try negisoba, buckwheat noodles eaten with a green onion instead of chopsticks. A fun, unique experience. Climb to the hillside temple for a panoramic view of the village, especially magical in winter snow. Stay overnight in a minshuku, sleep on tatami, and experience true Japanese hospitality. Uchijuku is alive, a real community where traditions endure. It's a fairy tale escape, a taste of forgotten Japan. Imagine a town built on candles. Welcome to Uchiko in Shikoku's Ehime Prefecture. Uchiko's fortune was made on Japanese white wax, producing clean-burning candles prized across Japan. The wealth built elegant Meiji-era merchant houses, now beautifully preserved in the Yokkaichi district. Stroll past Koti plaster reliefs and Namako walls, a masterclass in traditional architecture. Visit the Kamihaga residence to see the wax-making process and appreciate the artistry behind it. Uchikoza, a fully functional kabuki theater, still hosts performances. Tour its revolving stage and historic seating. When the wax industry declined, locals united to preserve their town, creating a living museum. Buy a white wax candle as a souvenir, a piece of Uchiko's illuminated past. Uchiko is subtle, elegant, and perfect for those who love the intersection of industry, art, and history. Ready to hike through feudal Japan? Walk the Nakasendo in the Kiso Valley, connecting Kyoto and Edo. Magome-juku and Tsumago-juku are two beautifully preserved post towns along this ancient route. Magome's stone-paved slope is lined with wooden inns and tea houses, offering stunning mountain views. Hike the 8 kilometers trail to Tsumago through forests, waterfalls, and countryside, an accessible, scenic journey. Rest at a traditional tea house where locals serve free tea, a nod to centuries-old hospitality. Tsumago's residents pledged to preserve their town. No power lines, no modern intrusions. Explore restored inns and stay overnight in a minshuku or ryokan for a true Edo-era experience. The journey is more than a hike, it's a pilgrimage into Japan's past, connecting you to the spirit of rural Japan. Think Venice or Amsterdam, but in Japan. Welcome to Kurashiki, a canal city of willow trees and white-walled storehouses. The Baiken Historical Quarters canals and Namako-walled Kura create a stunning black and white landscape. Glide down the canal on a traditional boat for a serene, unique perspective. Kurashiki is also an art hub. The Ohara Museum houses works by Monet, El Greco, and Picasso. Explore boutique shops, folk museums, and Ivy Square, a former cotton mill turned cultural complex. As dusk falls, gas lamps light the canal, creating a magical, romantic atmosphere. Kurashiki blends Japanese and Western, old and new, commerce and art, proof that Japan's beauty goes beyond temples and shrines. Shimoda, perched at the southernmost tip of the Izu Peninsula, is a place where the tides of history and the rhythms of nature have always intertwined. This picturesque harbor town is not just a scenic getaway, it's the very spot where Japan's doors first opened to the west, forever altering the nation's course. Here, the sea breeze carries echoes of a time when the world was changing, and Shimoda found itself at the center of it all. In 1854, the arrival of Commodore Perry's imposing black ships in Shimoda's tranquil harbor marked a turning point in Japanese history. The sight of these foreign vessels with their billowing black smoke and unfamiliar flags was both awe-inspiring and unsettling for the people of Shimoda. This moment signaled the end of centuries of isolation and the beginning of a new era of international exchange. Today, you can stroll down Perry Road, a charming willow-lined canal street that once bustled with diplomats and samurai. The path leads to Ryosenji Temple, a peaceful sanctuary where the historic treaty between Japan and the United States was signed. As you walk, Imagine the tension and hope that filled the air during those pivotal negotiations. Inside the temple's museum you'll find artifacts and exhibits that bring this dramatic chapter of history to life. Original documents, photographs, and personal items from the era tell the story of how Shimoda became the unlikely stage for a global transformation. It's a place where the past feels vivid and immediate, yet Shimoda is more than its history. Today, it's a sun-drenched beach paradise, famous for its turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and dramatic coastal coves. The natural beauty here is breathtaking, drawing visitors from across Japan and beyond to relax and recharge by the sea. Shirahama Beach is the most famous stretch of sand, known for its lively summer crowds and vibrant surf scene. But if you seek tranquility, quieter coves like Tadatohama and Kisame-ohama offer peaceful escapes, where you can listen to the waves and watch the sun dip below the horizon in solitude. For those craving adventure, walk the rugged cliffs at Cape Irizaki. Here, panoramic ocean views stretch as far as the eye can see, and a seaside shrine perches dramatically above the crashing waves, a perfect spot for reflection and awe. The Shimoda Floating Aquarium offers a unique experience, letting you observe playful dolphins in their natural cove habitat. It's a reminder of how closely life in Shimoda is tied to the sea, both in the past and today. In Shimoda, history and relaxation blend seamlessly. You can contemplate the echoes of the past as the sun rises over the harbor, then spend your afternoon surfing, swimming, or simply soaking in the beauty of this reluctant paradise, a place where every moment feels touched by both legacy and leisure. We've explored samurai towns, hiked ancient highways, and uncovered cities built on wax and canals. Each of these 7 cities offers a unique piece of Japan's soul. But here's the ultimate hidden gem, Suwano, in Shimane Prefecture. With koi-filled canals, a mountain shrine with 1,000 red torii gates, and a secret Catholic church, Suwano is hauntingly beautiful and spiritually rich. Thank you for watching Informed Tourist. If you enjoyed this journey, like and subscribe for more. Which hidden city would you visit first? Let us know in the comments.